reason why we're all here. To listen to everyone and talk about annoying men and personal issues. The men that say they love you and the next minute they're hanging around other women. So much for commitment.
I totally agree, but thank for that I don't have any relationships. They're such a waste. I just have a few men when I want to, and that's it. No questions or anything, and you all have such unhealthy lives. Speaking of families and long-term relationships, it's completely uncivilized. On Earth, relationships are what keep people together. That's why it was so hard to lose William. Oh, that poor boy.
Who's William?
He was Victor's brother, killed in the night. He was so young, just a lad. But then that Justine was caught and executed. I'm not really sure if it was her, but something had to be done.
You executed an innocent person? You didn't even know if it was her?
Well, not exactly. I always wanted to know who really killed him.
Alright, there is only one way to settle this, agreed?
Yep.
Yes.
Agreed.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, ladies, this is where it gets serious. Excuse me, what's rock, paper, scissors? Back home, if you wanted to settle agreement, you invited the other person to tea.
Really, Lizzie? Let's be real. No one has tea anymore. We have coffee now.
Or Soma, and I don't know why we need to play such primitive games. It doesn't even involve any complicated equipment. Why can't we play Centrifugal Bumble Puppy? Or how about a nice round of obstacle golf? That's my favorite.
Ugh, drop it, Lenina. Nobody wants to play your stupid, complicated games.
I'm ready. Last one standing wins. Actually, I don't know. Oh, a trip in one of the city's helicopters. What?
No, we all have to agree on something. How about the winner gets to lead this meeting from now on?
And I plan on winning, because alphas always win. Oh, by the way, what cast are you all in? I keep forgetting to ask. I need to know how to treat you.
What? Casts? What's an alpha?
Why, alphas are the very strongest and smartest and best, like me. So if you're all betas or below, I'm afraid I'm the one in charge by default.
None of us is in a caste. We don't even know what they are.
No caste? That must be lower than epsilon. No wonder why you're all so appallingly dull.
What did you call us?
I'm in charge now, rendering this ridiculous stone, paper, whatever game utterly useless. All of you must listen to me.
This is insane. Lenina, none of us have any idea what you're talking.
I'm so confused. Asylums? Castes? You're making my head hurt worse than when Victor tries to explain all his chemistry work to me.
I can't believe it's always me who has to deal with such difficult people. Rob is so infuriating. He never says exactly what he means, and he's always wallowing in self-pity.
You had to deal with difficult people? I fell in love with a savage from New Mexico who refuses to make highly anticipated public appearances and completely rejects my perfectly healthy and normal sexual advances, who even is Shakespeare anyway, because John is always quoting him.
Rob never stops talking about music.
Victor's constantly involved in shady chemistry experiments in Scotland.
Old Nick kept me in a shed. Well, he did. Look at us, yelling like children. This is supposed to be a place where we can talk about our relationship issues calmly and work towards solutions. Where did I go wrong?
Actually, I feel better. Yes, me too. It felt good to just get all that out in the open.
She's right. Thanks, Laura. What? We were fighting and screaming.
Yes, but it was very therapeutic. Actually.
Really? You want to introduce scream therapy to your peaceful society? Wouldn't that be a little disruptive?
Maybe so, but perhaps it's time for a little disruption. Oh, listen to me. I sound like Bernard.
Yeah, Jack and I used to scream all the time, hoping someone would hear and rescue us. It was hard work, but it always made me feel better.
I've never screamed in my life. I've always thought it highly improper. Respectable women should never create such noise at such a decibel level, but that was quite refreshing.
Wow, I felt like I failed all of you, but it looks like I've actually helped a lot. I'm so glad.
Thank you, Laura.